But we got some comments from the fellas, and those was real comments. Like, so you kind of get an idea with how the fellas feel about it. A lot of the fellas are more on some, I'm trying to work on me, or if she's not interested, I'm gonna fall back, right? Because times are changing, and and that's a good way to be. Over pursuing is crazy, right? Like, you don't want to be one of them super persistent dudes that's always grabbing women and saying, "Hey, ma, you look good," and you hollering at every woman that you see. You want to be very strategic with it, right? You want to be able to choose women by selecting women, right? Right. So it's like a baseball player, right? So, I hear the terminology when people say you ain't never gonna hit if you don't keep swinging, right? So you got dudes that swing at everything because they're just trying to hit something, right? But what if what they're swinging at and they're hitting isn't really what they want? It's just what they got, right? I want us to get out of that, right? I want us to be accurate, right? And swing at only the things that we want, but swing at good pitches, right? You got to make sure it's a good pitch, right? You got to be able to understand the probability of you getting with this woman, right? Warm reads, right? Like I said, it is super difficult, and I know that these movies and a lot of these dudes out here make it seem like it's so easy to meet a random woman on the street, talk to her, get her number, and smash in the next week. It's not. That's not realistic. That's not how it goes down anymore. You know what I'm saying? In the past, the reason that it was able to go down like that is because we did not have social media. The only way we could get in contact with people was actually seeing them in public to get their phone number and then talk to them. But now there's other avenues. So we have to learn how to use social media to our advantage, right? Yo, like, people put their whole life on social media. Like, do you realize, like, if you meet a girl and you like her, you see her on social media and you like her, you have that opportunity to study that woman, to get to know things about her before you even approach her. You got to use this stuff to your advantage, and that's how you develop a warm read, right? I'll tell you, especially like in somewhere like Facebook. Like, Facebook is probably the easiest place in the world to get a warm read and to pick up choosing signals, right? Like, let's say you're in a group or something, right? Let's say you're in a group in your local neighborhood. Let's say, like, for example, I'm in Orlando, right? So let's say that there's like an Orlando group, right? You're in that group, topics come up, you're conversating with people, you hear fellas saying stuff, you see women saying stuff, certain topics, you see how a woman thinks she's saying something that you like. You be like, all right, I like what she's saying. You go to her page, you be like, all right, shorty is a little cutie, she's like a 7 and an 8, And then the mistake that a lot of men do is that they will, see something that this woman posts. They will say, okay, she's pretty. All right, I'm going to jump straight in the inbox. And then wonder why they get rejected. Because she don't know you from a hole in the wall, homie. That's still a cold read. A warm read is you seeing her on these topics, you conversing with her on these topics, going back and forth with her, whether you agree with her or disagree with her, building up a dialogue with her. She's becoming familiar with you. You should be able to tell with the conversation that you're having with her, whether she's receptive to you or not. Because women make it known if they feeling something that you're saying or they like you, right? She might add you as a friend. She might start liking everything that you're posting. She might constantly try to comment on anything that you got going on, right? You develop the warm read. Then you could jump in that inbox. You did all your research on shorty. That, all right, I know what kind of thing shorty is into. I know how she's thinking. I can open up that conversation. I'm in a position now to choose her because I know enough about her to say I like her and I want to get to know her, take her out of something, right? You have that information now, right? That's what choosing is about. Chasing would have been you just going straight in that inbox, she turning you down, or she's kind of shrugging you off a bit, but you still persistent, right? You always can tell that dude that's chasing a woman, because he's the dude that in her inbox every morning, like, good morning, good morning, good morning. What you doing? How are you? Oh, you look good. Can I take you out? That's a chaser. That's chasing language, right? Choosing language is when you have real conversations that get her attention, where she is responding back to you immediately because you are the person she wants to talk to, right? That's the difference, right? That's the difference, right? Because you already got her attention. That's how you know you're choosing. Chasing is like, I don't have her attention and I want to get her attention, right? And it makes it so hard, you know? And I ain't gonna lie, you can do it. You can chase a woman and wear her down like Pepe Le Pew and, you know, and get those digits and stuff. But is that really what you want? You want a woman that's in awe of you. You want a woman that's like, damn, I like him just as much as he likes me, or maybe more. Right? And she's making it known that she's interested. She's giving you those choosing signals. She's like, I like you. Choose me. She's almost waiting for you to ask out. And that's really what you want. Right? So I want you to get into that mindset, right? That paradigm. I'm going to choose women. I'm going to pay attention to the woman that I like to see if she's remotely interested in me. And if she is, I'm going to step up. If she isn't, I'm going to walk away. You know what I'm saying? Because if she don't like you and you try to come in for a cold read, it's going to be hard for you to get her to like you. All right? And if a woman doesn't like you, it's either it's something about you that she doesn't like or she doesn't know you well enough. And most of the time it's the latter. It's because she doesn't know you well enough. And so you got to kind of build that. You know, and that's really what it is. It's really that simple, and I make it simple, right? Break it down. Right, so the takeaway is never chase a woman, be selective, and choose women who show they have mutual interests. And you will be at a disadvantage if you had to aggressively pursue a woman to get her. It's really that simple. Really. I don't even know what else to tell you. It's really that simple. And so, if you like the vibe, if you like what I'm on, because I'm going to teach you some things, you know. And like I said, if you here to try to learn game on how to bag as many women as you can and knock them down, then sophisticated arrogance ain't for you. But if you're trying to become a man of integrity, you're trying to become a man with confidence, you're trying to be a man that knows how to talk to women, to deal with women in every situation, this is it. You in the right place, homie. Right? So this is the first of many to come. Make sure you subscribe. We're going to have some guests. We're going to have some skits. It's going to be lit. All right? So once again, you can follow me on Instagram, sophisticated.arrogance. You can also follow me on Facebook, sophisticated.arrogance. Check this out on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to Sophisticated Arrogance. Book coming soon. Make sure you get that. A lot of dope things happening, right? So, we're at the conclusion of this show. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Hope y'all learned something. Definitely leave comments, right? Questions, right? Because who knows, your question might become the topic for another show. Or I might just address it in another show, right? So, make sure you do that. Shout out to y'all. Make sure you tune in next time. It's your boy B, Sophisticated Arrogance. Peace.